Institutions are more involved in tokenization than most people think. We are going to be talking about a real-world asset project invested in by XRP and listed on Binance. This is definitely where we are heading, right? Tokenization is becoming a large topic of discussion by some of the largest institutions in the space. And so we're going to be digging into the details of that. If you enjoy this video, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe for future videos. Let's go ahead and jump right into it here. And so as I mentioned, tokenization is becoming a very big topic. The Nasdaq makes a push to launch trading of tokenized securities. The SEC debuts Project Crypto to bring US financial markets on-chain, talking about tokenization. That is becoming a big focus. We have BlackRock tokenizing ETFs that could catalyze a digital makeover for finance and real-world assets. And so these are just some of the institutions that are getting involved. There is tons of other big players in the space and companies, right? We're talking Amazon getting involved in tokenization. And so as I mentioned, this is one of the only projects that is backed by Ripple. And so we can see here that this was backed back in February of 2022, where there was an investment made in Epic Chain by Ripple. And so that was part of the funding round there. And so let's go ahead and take a look at what they are focusing on. This is the world's fastest growing real-world asset ecosystem, building the world's first RWA superstructure aligning institutions and consumers across every major asset class. We can see the different investors here. We have Internal Labs, we have Brinks, we have Chainlink. We have lots of news here. If you want to go ahead and check those out, you can head over to their website. Let's just take a look at this. They're looking at tokenizing everything on one platform. We are talking tokenized bonds, tokenized equities, treasury bills, asset-backed securities, money market funds, real estate, luxury goods, commodities, consumer and collectibles. And so they're looking at the bigger picture here, and they want to encapsulate all tokenized assets. They have the Epic stack here that takes real-world assets into a seamless pipeline from tokenization to yield. So we are talking real estate, bonds, collectibles, moving on-chain that can be staked, traded, or spent instantly. All of this while having maximum exposure to all major real-world asset markets and earning auto-compounding yield in XRP. This is also available on many large exchanges. It's available on Binance, Uphold, Crypto.com, KuCoin, Gate.io, MEXC, HTX, Uniswap, Bybit. And so we'll be talking about Uphold here shortly. This was one of the only exchanges that did not delist XRP during the lawsuit. And so this is available to buy for US customers on Uphold as well. Let's take a look at this from the institutional side. This is Epic Enterprise, allowing institutional grade access to Epic's RWA stack. It is onboarding licensed brokers, asset managers, and regulated entities to participate in exclusively institutional markets. Now, as I mentioned, institutions are more involved in tokenization than most people think. If we take a look at this here, we can see we have BlackRock that is involved in tokenization. We have JP Morgan. We have Fidelity, Goldman Sachs, HSBC, UBS, BNY Mellon. This is going to start getting very competitive, whether they have their own platform. This just shows that tokenization is definitely the future. Even for infrastructure and market providers, we have Euroclear, DTCC, right? They process $3 quadrillion of transactions every single year. We have regulators and governments involved. We have the Bank of England. We have the Monetary Authority of Singapore also getting involved in asset tokenization. And so this is definitely something to be paying attention to, especially since Epic has been backed by Ripple, one of the largest crypto projects out there, right? This is very small in comparison to XRP. This is only a $68 million market cap, currently trading at $2.28. And so we can see back in July here we had a massive move up from about just under $1 to about $2.75. This did just break above $3. We can see now we have been forming a bottom here right around the support at about $1.80. And so we can see we are starting to push back up here. This could be the bullish momentum as we start seeing a lot more tokenization discussion from institutions. And so if we go ahead and take a look at Epic Chain on Uphold here, this is available for US investors to purchase on. There will be a link underneath the video if you're interested in signing up. And so we can see down here, the Epic's function is native integration with XRP. XRP is currently an ERC20 token on Ethereum with plans to deploy an EVM-compatible sidechain built on the XRP ledger, enabling future seamless integration with XRP native apps and liquidity while maintaining compatibility across both ecosystems. They also have Fanable as another product that is described as the flagship consumer real-world asset product native to Epic Chain. It is a platform that allows users to trade digital versions of consumer products. It is responsible for generating over $1.2 million in annual on-chain fees and aims to attract ordinary users and connect them to tokenized assets. And so they are looking at this from an institutional side and a consumer side as well. They have Epic One, which is a globally accepted Visa debit card that enables users to earn up to 8% cash back in XRP in every single purchase. Imagine that, right? Spending money and earning 8% back in XRP. This card is integrated with the Epic ecosystem and allows spending of digital assets while earning real XRP rewards. And so definitely something to be looking into. There's more information down here as well. If you're interested in looking in that, you can head over to Uphold. So let's go ahead and check out their X account here. We can see they have a pretty large following, 133,000 followers. I'd recommend following them on X to make sure you have all of the latest updates and keeping up to date with what is happening, right? They have a lot of launches coming up yet. They have their product that is going to be launching. That is the app here that's going to be coming soon. And so definitely something to be paying attention to. Let me know your thoughts on Epic and the tokenization sector underneath the video. Do you think tokenization in real-world assets will be a leading sector over the next couple of months? There will also be links underneath the video to Epic since they are a partner of the channel. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.